Hey guys, Willie here with W.T.F car reviews, and today we're reviewing the all-new 2026 Toyota Camry XLE Premium.
And a big thanks to Tom and the rest of the management and staff here at Sun Toyota in Holiday, Florida for helping make this review possible. I'll leave a link to your inventory below, and if you're looking for a new car, SUV, or truck in the Holiday, Tampa Bay area, I would definitely recommend checking these guys out. And as for Tom.
And for those of you guys who don't know, the Camry started off as Toyota's compact car back in 1982. Moving up to the midsize segment for the third generation in 1992, and sticking to it through the 9th generation Camry that you see here, with us since last year. And for 2026, the Camry adds a sporty nightshade trim, getting an upgrade in materials compared to the standard SE, while keeping the sport suspension and large black wheels, supposed to be a unique 19-inch setup for the nightshade. The 2026 Camry is available in 5 trim levels, front-wheel drive models getting a 225 horsepower hybrid 2.5-liter 4-cylinder, with the all-wheel drive models cranking out 232 horsepower, ranging from the $29,000 base LE up to the top $35,000 XSE, with the XLE that you see here starting just below at $34,000 at about $4,700 for the premium package. What else do we get for that money? Let's jump right in. So same styling compared to last year for the 2025 model. We get the quad piece projector LED headlamps, black headlight housing, and a lot of black accents which really contrast this beautiful white metallic paint color. Functional airflow in each corner, functional airflow for the grille too. Forward facing camera, part of the premium package, full front parking sensing, and a really clean overall front styling. The XLE gets these black and silver contrasted 18-inch wheels wrapped in Bridgestone Turenza all-season tires, dimensions being 235/45 R18, and this being the front-wheel drive model. All body color trim for the wheel well area and rocker panel side skirts. We get an LED turn signal on the mirror with a camera to help us out with the 360, which also comes available on the premium package. I'll take a step to the opposite side, show you guys the window sticker in 1 second. We get blind spot monitoring on the mirror, smart access for the driver and a front passenger, large panoramic moonroof with a black really nicely contrasting the white metallic paint color, black shark fin style antenna with some aluminum trim for the window trim, black pillars. I'll take a step back. Hopefully you guys can pick up the side profile on this 2026 Camry XLE with a nice hip design for the rear styling. The gas cap is not pushed to open. I'll show you where the latch is inside. Before we check out the rear styling, I'll take a step to the opposite side, show you guys the window sticker here on this 2026 Camry XLE with the windshield pearl metallic paint color, 46 combined miles per gallon, 47 in the city, 45 in the highway. It is down compared to the Prius we just reviewed in this channel, the Prius averaging around 56, but this being a significantly more premium overall vehicle. Standard features, you guys can pause, take a look. It comes loaded with the XLE, $475 for the premium paint, $4,760 though for this Premium Plus package, but pause, take a look. This basically turns this Camry XLE into something that you get from a Lexus. At $39,000 before any dealership added accessories, we do have a couple additional distributor add-ons like a dash cam, screen protector, and the Toyo Guard Platinum. I know you guys aren't big fans of the add-on stickers, and rightfully so, but with these 2026 models now coming out, you should be able to land a serious deal on something sitting from 2025. $1,160 for the destination charge, totaling us out at $41,000 before any of the add-ons. We get LED taillights. The turn signals appear to be LED too, same with the reverse light, full rear parking sensing, aluminum badges, HEV in the left corner, and shout out Sun Toyota for helping make this review possible. Black contrasted diffuser, LED third brake light up top too. No digital rear view mirror. That's probably the only feature that this Camry XLE doesn't have. We get our exhaust tip in the left corner, but this hybrid setup doesn't rev conventionally, but we'll pop the hood and see what we got. Here we have the 2.5-liter 4-cylinder hybrid setup sold by Toyota for the 2026 Camry XLE. Cranking out 225 horsepower, sending the power to the front wheels. You can expect around a 7-second 0 to 60 time, making it a pretty solid performer, averaging 46 combined miles per gallon. But what you see is basically what we get. We can shut this hood right down. We don't have any hydraulic struts. It would be nice to get those on a relatively top Camry trim. But anyway, we'll take a step inside and see what we get with probably the nicest overall vehicle under $40,000 before destination. Up top we get soft touch, this quilted microfiber material beneath it, aluminum contrast, aluminum door handle, 2-person memory seats, 4-window auto-on touch, gushy soft leather armrest with a decent amount of storage down below. It's not the widest, but you'll fit 2 bottles with no problem. We get the JBL upgraded audio system. It's 9 speakers with a subwoofer, also part of that premium package. You get a plastic step-in plate, some microfiber contrasted leather seats, which are heated and ventilated. We get lumbar control. You can recline, drop, lift, and slide the seats. But taking a step inside, we can really check it out. So foot on the brake, engine start, stop. The accessory was already turned on, and everything now fires right to life. So compared to the 2025 XLE we reviewed in this channel, really not a whole lot changes outside of the addition of this premium package, which makes this vehicle just about fully loaded. We get the leather wrapped steering wheel, solid 10 and 2, almost a perfect 9 and 3 with soft leather, really nice wheel to touch, rubberized horn area. The horn, loud and aggressive. People should be definitely getting out of your way. We'll do a window check, see if we get dual panes. We do get dual panes, so it should be a really quiet interior. We get 2 tweeter JBL speakers on each pillar, soft touch dashboard, and a heads-up display, which hopefully you can pick up on camera. The digital gauge display, hopefully you can pick it up. We have an eco to power indicator, 160 mile an hour speedometer with the adjustments right over here on the left side. Right now we're looking at settings, adjust between our heads-up display and all of our advanced safety features. Alternate to adaptive cruise mode with EV driving ratio, alternate to basically the exact same thing for the third screen, and that's where we'll leave it out for the purpose of this review. Actually, no, we don't want the adaptive cruise for this review. We'll leave it here. You can see your EV indicator, coolant temperature, and fuel level on the right side, volume, voice commands, adaptive cruise control, lane keep assist, and our AM/FM Sirius with skip control. Eyesight detector, tilt and telescoping steering column, gas cap release, trunk release, our camera view. Press this button right over here and you can see all around your 2026 Camry. You press it one more time and return right back to the previous screen. Traction control you can disable, auto high beams, and hopefully get a good look at the pedals with the hood latch release in the corner. The stocks have a premium feel, auto headlamps, auto high beams, and auto rain sensing wipers coming on the premium package, as you saw on the window sticker. The infotainment screen, let's check it out. It is subscription based, so I'm not going to be able to show you the actual navigation screen. You can check it out in plenty of YouTube tutorials, but for the purpose of this review, I'll just show you the response, which is just about perfect. Everything will be set up once the potential owner ends up purchasing this vehicle. We still get navigation, music, phone adjustments, vehicle settings, and overall settings down below. The backup camera, let's check it out. Super high resolution, guidance lines and trajectory with an over-the-top 360. We'll see if we get any different views, wider view, and that's basically about it. Throwing it back in a park, we return right back to the previous screen. Heated and ventilated front seats, dual zone automatic climate control, heated steering wheel, 2 air vents beneath it, hazards, USB-A, 2 USB-C ports, wireless phone charging pad, ton of storage next to it, with the gear selector having a very premium feel and some manual shifts on it for the eCVT transmission. The cup holders will easily fit 24 to 32 ounce bottles, eco, normal, and sport mode, full EV, electronic parking brake with auto hold. The armrest is gushy, soft leather. Storage space is solid. You're fitting a 12 pack of 12 ounce cans with our 12 volt in there. The glove box is damped, not lined felt, not the largest. I'd expect you to fit possibly a pair of shoes if you're under a size 10, maybe 2, 3 Harry Potter books. More of that quilted microfiber trim, frameless auto dimming rear view mirror with 3 garage homelink settings on it, dash cam, LED interior lights, and our panoramic moonroof. You gotta press and hold it for a second for it to open up completely, but the shade opens up pretty quickly. We'll see if the glass follows it. It does not, but we'll press this other button right next to it, and the glass opens up automatically. Doesn't have the largest opening, that's as far as it goes, but poking away out of here. Beautiful day today in Holiday, Florida. Sunny and 86 degrees according to this 2026 Camry XLE. We'll shut the glass right up, leave the shade open so when we hop out back you guys can see how much light is brought into the cabin. But that's about it for the front seat, at least. The 2026 Toyota Camry XLE Premium. Let's take a step out back, see how much space is offered back here, as well as the overall quality of the materials. With hard plastic up top, kind of wish they gave us some type of injection molded material, especially since we have it right here in the center, with a gushy soft leather armrest, R1 touch window, aluminum trimmed door handle, JBL based speaker, and a cup holder. You'll fit 24, possibly 32 ounce bottles. Again, a plastic step-in plate. The second row seats, the padding goes all the way out to the door frame, so very couch-like. perforated, not heated or ventilated. Legroom, I'm a little bit over 6 feet tall, sitting behind my seat settings, and I still have about 5-ish inches of knee room, headroom. I have about an inch of it. The moonroof definitely compromises a tiny bit. And compared to the previous generation Camry, I think this is slightly less spacious, but everything else about this vehicle is significantly more comfortable. The air vents blow pretty hard right at you with a USB-A and C port beneath it. Map pockets behind both of the front seats. Center cubby, you got to jab your hand into it, but it's a very soft leather trim. You'll fit 24 to 32 ounce bottles. The interior lights back here are also LED with a ton of light brought into the cabin thanks to this large panoramic moonroof. That's about it though, guys, for the second row. Let's take a step out in the cargo space. And if I didn't mention, we have some large JBL bass speakers back here too, probably subwoofers. And to open up this cargo space between the R and the Y is a button with a hydraulic chute, but it's not covered for the hinges, so make sure you don't fill up your cargo higher than that level or it will get crushed. But a huge opening. I'll leave a link right here to show you exactly how much cargo space is back here. Latches to fold the second row seats, 60-40 split, and the wheel wells do protrude a decent amount, but I'd still expect you to fit a 50-55 inch TV through there. We can open up this secret storage compartment with a little bit fix-a-flat kit and an actual spare tire. I'm not sure if the all-wheel drive model has that, but it's still nice to see a spare tire in a hybrid sedan. We can shut this trunk right down though, take a step back and walk around this 2026 Toyota Camry XLE with the premium package. It is a really nice vehicle, loaded under $40,000 before destination or any potential add-ons. And sure, $40,000 for a Toyota Camry isn't necessarily cheap, but we got heated and ventilated seats, beautiful styling, a spacious interior that's quiet, and surprisingly powerful performance. But speaking of the powerful performance, let's take this 2026 Toyota Camry XLE out for a drive and see what it's got. All right, guys, now we're just about seeing everything we need to see with the inside and outside of the all-new 2026 Toyota Camry XLE with the premium package. Let's take it out for a drive and see what it's got. First impressions. Even in normal mode, throttle response is very good with this hybrid setup. Steering feels sharp and direct. No, we don't still have the naturally aspirated options like we had from the previous generation. I'm not a huge fan of that, but with this hybrid setup, this is still a very good powertrain. I could see this doing very well even if we still had the naturally aspirated choices. And the vehicle itself is so much better. Over the speed bumps, you barely even feel it. This is a comparable ride to anything you get from Lexus. The isolation from the road, very comparable. The looks, premium feel, sound quality with this JBL audio system, everything fantastic. Bump, barely feel anything. Brakes feel really good. The regen's not too aggressive either. Take a step out here. Ooh, good throttle response. It's like a third throttle. Wow. Yeah, partial throttle. This thing's a little rocket ship. You look down and you are moving. Good, sharp handling. No, we don't have the sport suspension here, but with this hybrid setup, it does keep the center of gravity a little bit lower, helping out the handling pretty well compared to the previous generation. We can try it out in sport mode, see what changes up. Steering immediately gets a tiny bit heavier. Not a huge difference, but you can notice it. We could probably try one out off the line right over here. Off the line, on the gas. Ooh. Not bad. It doesn't launch you in the beginning. It's a very smooth and easy process. Might have something to do with traction control, but I can still see 0 to 60 around 7 seconds. Brakes feel good. We can throw it in a little bit quicker than we should. And coming out. Yeah, guys, this is a fun and nimble chassis. We can try out these manual shifts, see what changes up. Yeah, it changes up your ratios. Good response too. Doesn't really do much for upshifts, but you do feel the downshifts. Wouldn't really expect most people to be using the manual shift in this car anyway, but it's cool that they have them available. And even on this concrete pavement, the interior isolation here is very impressive. Looks like it'll be a good opportunity to try out a moving pole once these cars pass. On the gas. Woo! You feel it. You can feel the power pushing you into the seat. That is insane to say that from a hybrid 4-cylinder Toyota Camry. Brakes feel good, sharp corner, good handling, and coming out, good torque too. Whew, picks up speed very well. We can throw it into eco mode, turn around over here. Hopefully you got a good idea of sport. This is a fun and nimble platform, but eco mode is going to be where you're getting your 45 plus miles per gallon, so we'll see how eco mode behaves. Throttle response, it's a lot more dull, but it's still fine for daily driving. You pick up speed well, and we'll try like half throttle. Still picks up speed fine. So for daily driving, especially if you don't plan on going through mountain back roads on a daily basis, I think that eco mode is more than enough for you. Awesome car. Everything about this car is just fantastic. I said that back in 2025. The improvements that they've made as far as the vehicle itself are huge. When it comes to premium feel, when it comes to isolation, efficiency, and even performance, everything feels surprisingly good. I said it about the Prius, they made huge improvements with it. I wouldn't say that the Camry's improvements are as significant as the Prius, but the Camry was already a fantastic car for the previous generation. And I'm not gonna say that same thing about the previous generation Prius. Overall, guys, if you're looking for a premium, efficient, and solidly performing sedan under $40,000, but you want just about every option and feature you can think of. You want heated and ventilated seats, you want a 360-degree camera, a premium audio system, dual pane windows, beautiful styling, front and rear parking sensing, everything, just about everything you could possibly imagine for the money. If that's what you're looking for, and you're okay with spending $40,000 to get it, this is probably the best vehicle out on the road right now at $40,000. It doesn't even matter what trim level you're in. If you go for an SE at $32,000 bucks, that's also a fantastic car. They did such a great job with the Camry, but this being just about as fully loaded as you're going to get one without the sport suspension, because with the XSE, it is technically a trim above this, but it has a sport suspension. If you're looking for something a little bit more comfortable, I would 100% recommend checking one of these out. And a big thanks to Tom and the rest of the management and staff here at Sun Toyota in Holiday, Florida for helping make this review possible. I'll leave a link to their inventory below, and if you're looking for a new car, SUV, or truck in the Holiday, Tampa Bay area, I would definitely recommend checking these guys out. And as for Tom, and a huge thanks to all you guys for watching. I had a great time making this video. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe. If you've already subscribed, thank you so much. You guys know the channel's just not possible without you, and I really appreciate the constant support. But again, if you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe. Leave a like too, it really helps me out the YouTube algorithm. That's how these videos get promoted to new people. Leave a comment, let me know what you like, let me know what you don't like. Leave a comment, let me know if there's any specific cars, SUVs, or trucks you want to see reviewed on this channel, and I'll definitely try getting those videos for you ASAP. But other than that, again, thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope all of you have a great day.